My name is Alyssa Hill and I am a recipient of the Hall of Achievement Scholarship. I've known since I was a sophomore in high school that I wanted to do advertising or PR, and this is just one of the best programs in the entire country.
I am a first-generation student. I have 2 younger siblings. I'm the oldest, so I'm really proud of myself to be in college and to set an example for my little siblings.
I'd really like to combine advertising with disability rights and issues in some way. So options include, for example, creating advertising that is accessible to people with disabilities, or creating advertising that is inclusive of people with disabilities and represents them as part of the overall population.
My experience in the J School and with the wider Eugene community has helped me to mature as a person and think differently from the way I think, say, 2 years ago.
Everything I've done at the Emerald, I've done at least once. I've written a story for every section, I've written editorials, I've taken my own photos for stories, done design work. And so I feel comfortable doing anything that would be asked of me in a newspaper setting or an online setting.
It just seemed like so obvious that journalism was what I should be doing with my life, because I love to write, I love to learn new things, and this is a job where I get paid to do both, so I can't think of a cooler profession.
I love television, and so that is the focus of my study for my graduate studies. I'm from Ohio, and there's always been such an appeal about Oregon. And turns out the University of Oregon has a really great communications program.
I like writing and I like to read critically. While I was growing up, my dad and I would read things together and talk about them. He would never tell me what a word meant, he would just hand me the dictionary. I like words.
Deb Morrison is advertising, which isn't even my department, but working with her on the iPad magazine last year, she brings everything to the plate for your students. You know, she makes you really think that you can do anything, and so definitely working with her is a big inspiration.
I interned at the Portland Tribune for 1 summer after my freshman year, and I got to do a lot of writing there. I wrote for their feature section, for their news section, the sustainable section. Just learned a lot and made some awesome connections.
My scholarship has made it possible for me to focus on not only my studies but also stay on the crew team, because without the scholarship I probably would have had to quit and get a job.
I'm a GTF, which is a graduate teaching fellow, so in addition to my own research and taking my own classes, I also teach every quarter, and you get sort of assigned a different class, and I've gotten to teach some of my own classes in the past year, which has been really, really fun.
I was in an inside-out class in the spring, which takes half university students and half inmates and puts them in a classroom together to learn side by side. And it made me re-examine how I see our criminal justice system, how we handle inmates, view inmates as a group, and I ended up writing a story about it that was published in the Register Guard's opinion section. It got a lot of positive feedback, and it was something that I really enjoyed doing.
After I graduate, I'd really like to go into law school. I'm studying journalism and communication here, and I think that the ability to write and communicate well would transfer very well into a law environment.
I'm so thankful for the scholarship. It has allowed me to achieve so much and do things that I never thought possible.
This scholarship has allowed me to focus on the things I love, rowing and writing.
And it's allowed me to combine my dream of combining advertising with disability rights and issues.
It's allowed me to experience college in the fullest way.
Thank you for allowing me to make a difference in the world.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to start out my journalistic career with as much experience as possible.
You've helped me come a little closer to my goal of becoming a literary journalist.
It's opened up a lot of opportunities for me, and I'm very excited to finish up my senior year and get started in the real world.
This has allowed me to update my year so I can focus on more aspects of journalism and expand my knowledge.
I'm honored, and I look forward to using the funds to complete my dissertation research.
Thank you for your generosity. It makes my research possible.
I really appreciate your generosity, and it's really made the difference here for me at the University of Oregon.
Your assistance has helped me and encouraged me to pursue my research in telecom. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for supporting me and for making it possible for me to pursue my dreams.